Griffins, my name is Brittany Halinka. I'm one of the residence directors at 55th Street, and something I've been doing during this pandemic in an effort to help give back is I have been making the homemade face masks. So I'm actually going to show you how I've been making them if you want to make some at home. So I'm here with all my materials. I made myself a pattern to make it a little bit easier. You want your rectangles to be 8 inches by 9 inches. I've already cut out the fabric, and I have 2 different types of material. This way the healthcare professionals can easily identify the way that they've been wearing the mask, so it's safe for them. I also have fleece ties. It's about 1 inch thick by 17 or 18 inches. The reason I've been using fleece is so I can make them tieable. I didn't have elastic when I first started this project, and a couple of my friends have said they prefer the masks to be able to be tieable. That way the elastic doesn't hurt their ears, but you can make it whichever way you please. All right, so now I'm going to put the mask together. I'm going to start by folding down the top half of the material, taking one of the strips, folding it in half. I'm going to put it up here in the corner, make sure this is all in the center, and flip that back over, and then take a pin and make sure I'm grabbing the fleece material and then both sides of the fabric and holding that in place. I'm going to do that on each corner. All right, so now I've got all my fleece ties in the center of the fabric square. You want to make sure it's all pushed in so that way you don't catch it on the sewing machine. So you're going to need to be able to pull these through when we're done. All right, so now we're ready to sew. I'm going to sew straight lines all the way around the material and leave about a 1 inch gap at the end so that way we can pull everything through and it's right side out. All right, so now we sew. All right, we're back to our first line, so make sure you leave that gap. All right, we've got our sew squirts, so we will go ahead and take out the pins, and then as you are sewing around it again, just make sure that you don't catch any of that fleece material other than in the corners. So once you finish sewing around it and you've taken out the pins, you want to give it a good once over. Make sure you caught all the corners and all of the pieces of the material on both sides. Then you're going to go ahead and pull the material through. So you want to grab the 4 straps that are inside and pull it through that little opening that you left. All right, make sure there's no holes, nothing you missed. And then we are on to our next step of making pleats. All right, so you want to make sure that you've closed up that little gap that we left. You're going to take a couple of pins and hold that in place. All right, and then to make the pleats, this is honestly, practice makes perfect. The first couple of times I did this, it did not turn out great, but you'll get there. So you want to grab the material at the bottom and fold it upwards, just making a straight line. Fold it down, give it a good crease. You're going to put 1 pin on each side. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. You're going to do this 2 more times. So you've got a nice chunk of material right here. Same thing from the bottom, fold it up again, crease and pins. And one last time. And if you found that you don't have enough space, you can start over again, just make the bottom pleat a little smaller and it'll all even out once you get up to the top. So it's about 2.5 inches wide, and everything is all pinned together and pleated. We use the pleats so that way it just covers the face a little bit better for the healthcare professionals to be able to put over their own mask. And now we are going to finish it off and sew around everything once. Time to sew! All right, that's it. Next step is take out all the pins, make sure you caught everything, and then you're done. I'll show it off in a second. All right, now the mask is finished. All the pins are out, the pleats held, and you are ready to go. So thank you for coming to my mask tutorial, and let us know what you're doing in your communities to help out. Have a good day.